Ren, I didn't notice you at all. I thought you were absent because I couldn't see you anywhere. Me too. Ren's so hard to notice all the time.
My classmates were laughing at me as usual. Well, but it's an everyday thing. I ignored them making fun of me and kept reading the novel. That moment, someone took the novel out of my hands. Hey!
You should say something when they're making fun of you like that. You're so hopeless.
Shizuku Sasaki, the most beautiful girl of our class, was staring at me coldly. Shizuku put the novel back on my desk and left the classroom. Jeez, Shizuku hates me too. I felt hurt because Shizuku was so beautiful, yet she hated me. I quietly sighed and opened the novel again. Few days later, I love taking walks, it's so refreshing. I was strolling around the town alone. This is my best way to combat any stress, walking down the streets without a plan, I thought. And that was when I saw Shizuku on the top of the stairs. She looks like she's zoning out. She's gonna fall if she goes down the stairs like that. Just as I thought, I started sprinting, jumped right in, so I would be beneath Shizuku. As soon as I embraced Shizuku, we both rolled down the stairs. Ouch!
Ren?
Shizuku got up immediately. I was groaning in pain, but I got up too.
Are you okay? I'm sorry, that was my fault.
No, I'm fine.
But your arm, doesn't it hurt?
Well, I hit it, so yeah, but I'm fine. Stop walking while zoning out though, okay? Bye. I said to Shizuku and left the spot in a hurry. My arm hurts so much, I should go to the hospital. I ran into the hospital while suffering from immense pain in my arm. Few hours later, I thought so, it's broken. I looked at my right hand, which was covered in plaster cast. This is gonna be really inconvenient because it's my dominant hand, but I guess I will be fine because I didn't hurt my left hand. I didn't think too much about it and went home. The next day,
Look, Ren's injured.
he must have done something stupid. He's really clumsy anyways.
True.
I sat down at my seat while my classmates were laughing at me. That being said, this really is inconvenient. I was even struggling to get a textbook out of the bag, but I saw a white, beautiful hand reaching out from the side.
Give that to me.
Huh? Shizuku took my textbooks out of my bag and put them into my desk. Thanks.
That's my line. I'm the one who needs to thank you.
Shizuku looked into my eyes.
You broke your hand because of me. If that's the case, I'll be your right hand from today.
Huh? No, you don't have to. It's partially my fault for being too weak.
I can't leave you like that though. I will be your side until your right hand is healed.
Oh, okay. Shizuku's face was an inch away from mine. I couldn't do anything but to nod because I was intimidated by her. Since then, Shizuku was always beside me trying to help me. She even helped me when I didn't exactly need her help. Few days later, Shizuku was beside me that day as well. I'm just gonna borrow a book from the library. You can go and see your friends.
I can't. Your hand isn't fully healed yet.
I see. She sure is stubborn. Shizuku was walking next to me to the library. I wondered if she didn't want to see her friends because it was lunchtime. I should just borrow the book and go straight back to the classroom so Shizuku can see her friends. I thought and reached my hand out to get the book I wanted. Just a little more. I probably should use the ladder.
Wait, I'm gonna get it for you.
Shizuku quickly took the ladder, set it in front of the shelf and climbed on it. Shizuku was much shorter than me, so she had to be on her toes even though she was on the ladder. Hey, her skirt is lifting up. As Shizuku tried to reach the book, her skirt was lifting up. The skirt was too high up that her thighs were exposed completely.
Here, I got it for you. Ren?
Huh? While I was zoning out looking at her thighs, Shizuku got the book. She was tilting her head in confusion while looking at me.
Why is your face so red? Oh, did you see my underwear or something?
No, it was close, but I didn't see it. Jeez, what am I saying? I explained to her in panic, but Shizuku was just grinning.
Oh, so Ren, you are interested in those kind of stuff?
What do you mean?
You can't just say that you're not after what happened. But I see. So you do have some interest in that area. If that's the case, I'm here to make your desires come true.
She whispered into my ears, which sent chills down my spine. Shizuku looked into my eyes again and smiled, as if she was truly enjoying herself.
Just look forward to what to come.
Well, what exactly does she plan to do? The next day, I was so nervous. I really want to eat something other than bread. I had been eating bread since I could eat it just using my left hand, but I missed eating something with chopsticks. Shizuku, who was somewhere else, eventually came back to me while I was pondering about things like that.
Ren, do you want to take a nap?
Huh?
You want to take a nap, right? Here, don't hesitate. You can use my thighs as a pillow.
Hey! Shizuku sat next to me and put her hand on my head to put my head forcefully onto her thighs. They are really soft, I thought, and blushed while my head was on her thighs. Shizuku was gently caressing my head.
You're so cute, blushing like that.
Don't make fun of me like that.
Sorry, my bad. Anyways, how's your hand?
It's much better now. I'm on painkillers, so it doesn't hurt at all.
I see. That's good to hear. I'm sorry for that though.
You've apologized so many times already, but why were you zoning out like that? To the point you'd fall off the stairs?
I was thinking about something that day.
What kind of topic makes you think that deeply? Is this something really serious? I was worried, so I looked at Shizuku. I saw Shizuku's red face. Hey, why is your face red?
Don't look.
Whoa. Shizuku covered my eyes.
It's a nap time, so stop talking. Just go to sleep.
Yeah. From that moment, she kept covering my eyes with her one hand and caressed my head with the other. It feels nice. But what kind of nap time is this? I was too embarrassed, so I couldn't fall asleep at all. The next morning. Oh shit.
I'll pick that up for you.
Shizuku reached out to the notebook that I dropped on the floor. She wasn't bending her knee, but she was bending her hips, so I could see her bare thighs again. Her underwear is gonna be exposed too. I was telling myself to look away, but Shizuku managed to get the notebook before I could. She looked at me and grinned.
Did you see my underwear?
No, I didn't see anything. Thanks for the notebook.
You really didn't see it?
Hey, can you stop making fun of me like that?
I'm not making fun of you at all.
No, you are.
No, I'm not.
We went down the corridor talking to each other like that. I mean, she was very cold and harsh to me until I broke my hand. Even though she was with me right now because she felt bad, I was sure that she didn't want to be with me. That's why she keeps making fun of me. Otherwise, I'm gonna bore her to death. I thought. That thought made me depressed. Months later, the bone is finally fused. It's so amazing to be able to use both of my hands again.
Ren, here.
Before I could grab the bottle, a hand came in from the side to grab the bottle and open the cap. Thanks, Shizuku, but you don't need to do that anymore. I can use my hands now.
Oh, yeah, true.
Shizuku nodded and left, but she was looking kinda sad. From that day, I went back to being alone. Shizuku was always with me, so it feels kinda lonely. I looked at Shizuku, who was surrounded by her friends in the middle of the classroom. She doesn't look very happy too. Maybe she's feeling the same way as me. Or not. I held a high hope for a second, but scrapped it right away, so I didn't have to be disappointed. On the weekend, it's been a while since I took a walk like this. I was walking around the town on my own. I hadn't been going around on my own since I injured my hand. These kind of walks are so amazing. That's Shizuku? I looked at a bench in the park. I saw Shizuku sitting on the bench with her head drooped down. Shizuku.
Ren, I feel like the wheel of destiny is playing around with us.
Huh? What's wrong all of a sudden? I asked surprised, and Shizuku gave me a confused smile.
I was thinking about what I should do. I wanna be with you, Ren, even after your hand is healed.
Shizuku?
I like you, Ren.
What? Shizuku suddenly stood up and confessed to me, her eyes looking into mine. You serious?
Yeah, you're smart, and I only studied hard so you would notice me. I became the class president in a hope that you'd notice me, Ren. I believed that you would be interested in me. I did make some sexy moves after you were injured, though.
I can't believe it. Weren't you really harsh and cold to me before the accident?
It's not that I wanted to be harsh towards you. I never knew what to say to you because I love you. I was annoyed that everyone in our class was making fun of you.
I see, but why did you fall in love with me?
I was interested in you since we were in junior high, so I was observing you quite often. You're not very noticeable when you're at school, but you helped an old lady carry heavy bags, and you gave up your seat to pregnant lady. I eventually fell in love with you, with your personality. I thought I would be able to build a gentle and happy family if I married you.
Oh, so that's what you thought. Shizuku was looking up to me while I was so embarrassed.
Ren, please go out with me.
I couldn't stop feeling the butterflies when you were so kind to me while I was injured. I missed you now that my hand is healed and you are not beside me anymore. I'm asking you too, will you go out with me?
Ren, yes, please.
Whoa! I embraced Shizuku as she jumped on me. I smelled Shizuku's shampoo and felt my face turn red once again.
Kenji, meet me at the amusement park at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Don't be late.
Huh? What? My not-so-close friend Ryuji Tandano had just come up to my desk and said that to me, Kenji Ikeda. What? Why do I have to go to the amusement park of all places?
You're just a nerd. You're probably just going to be playing video games or something all weekend, right? I have plans to go out with some girls from another school, but I don't have enough people.
You know, I'm not good around girls, right?
Please. Everyone else is busy going on dates and whatnot.
I suppose.
Thanks.
Ryuji smirked and walked away. I watched him leave and sighed to myself. The part about no one else being available is probably a lie. He just wants to look better in comparison to me. A nerd. I'm calling him my friend, but seeing he only asks me out when it's convenient to him, there's probably a catch again, this time as well. And after Ryuji left, Kana Kurai came up to me, looking troubled.
Are you going to the amusement park too, Ikata-kun?
Huh? Are you going too, Kurai-san?
Yeah, at first Tadano-kun asked Ayuri out alone, but Ayuri said she doesn't want to go alone, so she asked me to tag along, and...
I see. Thanks to Kurai-san, Ryuji's intentions come to light, and I sigh again. Ayuri Shiroto is Kurai-san's friend, and I've heard rumors that Ryuji is trying to get with Ayuri. And Kurai-san and I talk about books that we like, so he probably wants me to keep her occupied. You have it pretty rough too, Kurai-san.
But it's not Ayuri's fault. Besides, if you're coming too, Ikeda-kun.
Huh?
Nothing. Oh, the teacher's here. I'll see you later.
Yep, it was all a bit sudden, but I guess it could be fun if it's with Kurai-san, since I talk to her all the time. This made me feel a lot better. In the day of the double date.
Well, you're cute as always, Ayuri-chan.
Really? You probably just think that because I'm usually in my school uniform. Oh, you must be Ikeda-kun. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Shiroto-san. It's refreshing to see you in something other than the school uniform as well as Kurai-san.
Thanks.
Shiroto-san is dressed more edgy and bold, whereas Kurai-san is wearing a modest dress. They both suited their own style, so it looked good on them. As we greeted each other, Ryuji came butting in between me and Shiroto-san and started talking.
Alright, let's go have fun.
I want to ride the roller coaster. I want to take occasional breaks.
So we started off on enjoying the amusement park and rode lots of rides.
Kenji, don't be such a scaredy cat.
Do you not like roller coasters, Ikeda-kun? You were screaming really loud. It's not nice to laugh so much, Ayuri.
You're laughing too, Kurai-san.
You have to be unwavering like me, right, Ayuri-chan?
Well, I guess so.
Ryuji makes a move on Shiroto-san, and she looks over at me with an awkward smile as she nods politely. I haven't been to an amusement park since I was little, but I blush remembering that I cried on the roller coaster then as well.
Let's go on those go-karts next. I want to ride the teacups. Don't tell me you want to ride the carousel at this age now, do you?
I was listening to Shiroto-san and Kurai-san chatting happily when Ryuji came up and whispered in my ear.
That was pretty lame of you. I'm glad I brought you along, since you make me look so much better in comparison.
I knew it.
Why do you care? If anything, you should be thanking me if you get closer with that nerdy girl. Anyway, we're heading to the haunted house after lunch.
You're so predictable.
I'm going to show off my manliness, and later ask her out on the Ferris wheel.
Good luck. I sigh, and I watch as Ryuji goes to hang with Shiroto-san again. After lunch, Ryuji announces that we're going to the haunted house as planned.
Haunted house? You better not be thinking of doing something silly in there.
Of course not, Ayuri-chan. The one here is known to be pretty scary, you know?
Shiroto-san's expression changes, followed by Kurai-san grabbing onto my sleeve and saying to me,
Are you good with these things, Ikeda-kun?
Not so much, I guess.
Oh, are you scared, Ayuri-chan?
No way.
Really? Well, it's only natural for the guy to protect the girls. So if you're not scared, let's get going, Ayuri-chan.
Fine.
Pretty much dared to go in. Shiroto-san heads in the haunted house with Ryuji. As Ryuji looked back at me and winked, I noticed that it said Super Scary House at the entrance.
Should we get going too?
I suppose. I walk into the haunted house with Kyuri-san still in my sleeve, when the female staff member whispered me good luck.
It looks like a real abandoned building.
Yeah, this haunted house was hospital themed, and all we could hear was our footsteps on the hard floor. It was dimly lit, and every once in a while a monster popped out from a room with a green light to scare us.
Ah!
Whoa! I think we're giving them the template response to the jump scares. It was a very scary haunted house after all, so the makeup was realistic, and it felt like there were real ghosts, monsters, and zombies.
Ugh.
It's fine. Ah!
Kana was weak in the knees and was totally attached to my sleeve. She was being pulled away by a zombie actor, and I'm pulling her back.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Even as a guy, I was pretty scared, so I thought it was time for us to give up, as I was looking for the escape door.
Whoa!
Hey, you just touched my breasts in the most of this. Don't run away.
I heard Ryuji and Shiroto-san screaming.
Was that Ayuri?
Yeah, they sound close. Let's keep going. After hearing the screams of someone I know, I gather up my courage and head back on the trail. I wanted to run, but it wasn't safe in the dark, and I couldn't leave Kyuri-san behind. Shiroto-san!
Ayuri! Kana, Ikeda-kun, wow, I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, are you guys friends? Her partner just ran out of the escape door. Did you want to get out too, miss?
Seeing Shiroto-san weak on the floor, let out a sigh of relief upon seeing us. The monster actor came up to us looking worried.
No, I'll keep going with these two.
What?
I'm not one to say this, but be careful. It was fun watching you look scared.
Shiroto-san came crawling towards us, so I quickly help her up. The monster actor smiles awkwardly and goes back to his position. Then she grabbed onto my left arm and starts pouting.
his acting was very good, so I was surprised. I tried to grab a hold of Tadano when that jerk ran away. I guess he was just that scared. I suppose. Anyway, you look fine, Kana? Yeah, Ikeda-kun is really brave, so I am scared, but I feel a lot better holding him. So even though you were screaming on the roller coaster earlier, you do have some guts. And you're pretty tall, too.
I don't think that has anything to do with this. Haha. Anyway, it looks like we're okay now. So, it'd be great if you two could both let me go.
Sure. Let's get this over with and give Tadano what he deserves.
Shiroto-san lets go of me when Kurai-san and I look at each other and follow her out. I thought that it would be less scary with 3 of us now. But
Ah! It's coming! Eek!
I'll look out in the back, so don't worry.
No way! I won't forgive you if you leave.
The real show had just begun. Hands from walls and zombies, nurses chasing us had emerged. The first half was quite a scare, while the latter half was a panic scare. Kurai-san and Shiroto-san were really screaming now, and I could hear screaming from people coming in after us. Meanwhile, I was quite calm. To be honest, it was because I had something troubling me, more than it was scaring me.
Ah! Something just grabbed my arm. Eek! There's something cold in my neck.
Every time something happens, Kurai-san and Shiroto-san grab me from both sides, and something soft is pushed up against my arm. They smile nice too, and I was overwhelmed by them, more than the fear.
Phew, it's finally over, right? It was so scary.
Are you okay, Kurai-san?
I was pretty scared too.
You fell to the floor, right? Are you okay as well?
Well, I might not be okay.
Oh, you guys made it out? Why didn't you let me know? I was waiting.
Oh.
As Shiroto-san was about to grab my arm, I heard Ryuji's voice. So Ryuji, I heard you gave up halfway in.
Oh, yeah, my stomach started to hurt. You went all the way to the end.
Yep.
We got this too.
Kurai-san smiled as she held up her completion certificate, and Ryuji looked at it with a strained look.
Let's go to the next ride.
No, I want to go home already. You still haven't even apologized for leaving me alone back there.
That was because of my stomach ache. Hey, what's a trip to the amusement park without getting on that?
The Ferris wheel? Yeah.
Kurai-san said, when Shiroto-san looked like she was thinking about something, and then she looked like she smirked.
Sure, that's the last one, and then I'm leaving.
Sure.
Ryuji let out a happy voice, and we all headed for the Ferris wheel. When out of turn rolled around, Shiroto-san made her move.
Alright, us 3 are getting on together.
Huh?
What?
Huh. Hey, Ayuri-chan.
Shiroto-san abandoned Ryuji and jumped onto the gondola with Kurai-san and me.
Look at Tadana, good riddance. It's very like you, Ayuri.
Kurai-san smiles, but the next moment she freezes in place.
Hey, Ikeda-kun. No, Kenji. Do you want to go out with me?
Huh? What's this all of a sudden?
Hey, Ayuri, are you serious? Yep, in the haunted house, you were walking while looking out for both of us. It was pretty scary. I was pretty scared, but seeing you like that made me fall for you.
Shiroto-san blushed, so she seems pretty serious. As she looked at me, waiting for a response, Kurai-san got up and sat down next to me.
No, you can't. I like Kenji too. Of course, I know, especially after seeing how you reacted in the haunted house. Now, Kenji, 2 very cute girls are asking you out. Which one are you going to choose? Kenji-kun?
What? Why is this happening? Even Kurai-san, who is usually very shy, is pouting and inching towards me. Shiroto-san was coming closer with a mysterious smile on her face.
It's me, right? It's me that you always talk with, right?
Will I make it down to the ground safely? I thought to myself, as I listened to these two bicker